Hi, thanks for being here. Happy to be playing. I'm going to start out with a song called Redwood Holler. I'm from Northern California, and I grew up among the redwoods, and then, we got one radio station. I grew up way out in the woods, and this word holler, which is like from the East
We're
Coast,
in North Cal, I was
Appalachian.
born up there. We're in Northern Cal.
So I was born in Mendocino.
Oh, okay.
And then moved a little bit inland, northern Mendocino, southern Humboldt County.
Oh, okay.
I live in San Luis Obispo now. But I heard this word holler on the radio a lot, and I just knew by context what it meant. Like, it was, what it meant to me was where I grew up, even though nobody else in California ever used that word. But my father's side of the family is from North Carolina Hill Country, so I love like bringing those together in this tune. There's a beautiful river called the Eel River. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but on the Northern 101, it winds back and forth so many times. And it's the first river that I loved. 25 years, Daddy worked for the mill. Now the mill's long gone, but I listen for it still. Those big trees came down like a freight train unbound, falls to the ground. You can't find me deep in Redwood Hollow, where the eagle rides the currents free, and the Eel River winds through the mudrown and the pine, just to kiss the yearning sea. They cut right through the mountains in the valley and the streams. I didn't think the river would ever run clean. Hear my shadow roar in a land of nature's own. Flesh and bone. You can't find me deep in Redwood Hollow, where the eagle rides the currents free, and the Eel River winds through the mudrown and the pine, just to kiss the yearning sea. Folks around here, they do what they can. Everybody's broke and everybody lends a hand, tracing the mountainside under a cathedral sky. The red-tailed clouds. You can't find me deep in Redwood Hollow, where the eagle rides the currents free, and the Eel River winds through the mudrown and the pine, just to kiss the yearning sea. You can't find me deep in Redwood Hollow, where the eagle rides the currents free, and the Eel River winds through the mudrown and the pine, just to kiss the yearning sea, 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 just to kiss. Thank you. If anyone needs to leave, I know everybody's ducking in and out. I have cards right there, and if you leave me your card in that little orange bowl, I will follow up with you.
You got one that you didn't do with the earlier set?
What?
I said you got one that you didn't do with the earlier set.
Yes, I was just thinking of that when you came in. Yes, absolutely. I have quite a few.
I wanted to hear one or two more.
No, I have, yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna write a song, play the song that I co-wrote with Steve Key, who's a local songwriter, and this is about a woman that I was lucky enough to know for most of my life. This is called Lillian. Lillian, I see there's a teenage girl dreaming of leaving your small town world, getting ready for the morning sun, Saturday, hoping for a night in armor to carry you away. I see you listening to the radio, putting on your dress, high heel shoes, your Sunday best, long legs dancing across the floor. Sweet 16 in 1934, Lillian, Lillian, I never really saw you as Lillian. You were always grandma to me, but Lillian, now I see. Lillian, I see you at the age of 33, a single mom in the city, working 6 days a week, all the nights in armor, rode off without you. So you dig down deep and do what you have to do, Lillian, Lillian. I never really saw you as Lillian. You were always grandma to me, but Lillian, now I see. Now that I'm grown with children of my own, I know the price you paid to be strong. And I never realized just how much it cost you till you were gone. Lillian, I see you on the San Francisco pier, oysters on a half shell, drinking a cold beer, wearing rhinestone jeans, 80 years old. There's a dance on Saturday and you're gonna go, Lillian, Lillian. I never really saw you as Lillian. You were always grandma to me, but Lillian, now I see. Lillian,
That was great.
thank you.
Don't be discouraged.
No, I've done enough of these, and unlike in the regionals, you know, it's smaller.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Although
yeah,
we
you
have-
can
yeah,
have a
but there's-
packed
there's
room,
one,
or you can be
right.
playing to the, you know, to the camera.
You are playing to the world
I
right
get
now.
it.
Being streamed
Absolutely.
live. Ynana Rose,
Yeah,
where are
thanks
you
for that,
from?
David. I'm from California, San Luis Obispo. Yeah.
I gave you my card, right?
Yes, you did.
I'll be seeing you. So I'll be there in a week.
Well, I'm sticking with the songs I didn't play earlier anyway. I released an album in the fall, in November, called Under a Cathedral Sky, and I worked with Carrie Estra behind radio promotion, and yeah, it's really cool to just come here and get to meet some people, you know, that I've heard about or that I know have been playing my tunes, the DJs. This song's on it. This is called One-Eyed Ghost. It was written, it was inspired by a Facebook post that a friend of mine made where her son saw, they were living in Arizona at the time, and he was maybe 8 or 9, and she posted a picture on Facebook that showed the full moon backlighting these really incredible clouds. And she said, Roman, it's her son's name, says the moon looks like a one-eyed ghost. And my little songwriter heart got all excited, you know. So I wrote it down, and then it took me a couple of years to craft a sufficiently mournful tune for that lyric, but I did, and it's a super fun song to play. It's like, you know, tragic but up-tempo, which are like my favorite kind of tunes. And then when I published it, I asked Roman if he wanted co-writing credit, and he said, yes, I do.
All right.
He was like 11 at the time.
Yeah.
Smart boy. All right. The moon is a one-eyed ghost peeking through the clouds on a lonesome highway, westward bound. The sky fades to black as the doubt seeps in. Will you love me now like you loved me then? Ooh, was I gone too long? Did you cry in the cold gray dawn? Promise to return. Can love's fire last with no fuel to burn? Ooh, was I gone too long? Did you cry in the cold gray dawn? Just the same as before. The naked porch light, the old screen door in the kitchen window, you shining like a star, holding a new love in your arms. Ooh, I was gone too long. With too late to say I was wrong. The moon is a one-eyed ghost peeking through the clouds. Thank you. Tragic, but it's fun, right?
You can dance to it.
Those are kind of my favorite, honestly. I like it when they sound happy and the lyrics are terrible. It's just, it's a thing, right? Especially it's a folk music thing. All right, well, sticking with that theme of tragic, but really fun to play. I'm gonna play you a song called Strawberry Moon. It was inspired just by the two words together. I think maybe NPR did a something on, you know, it's Strawberry Moon time. So Strawberry Moon just means a full moon in the month of June. And the phrase originated with the Algonquin indigenous tribe around the Great Lakes. And so I started like looking into them and then that region, and because it sounded like old time to me, like it just had this old time vibe. And then about how the Great Northern Railroad, you know, really expanded into the West and expanded our country into the West. That went through from Chicago to Seattle over the course of a couple decades, and from like the late 1800s to the early 1900s. And I started thinking about people in those times, you know, especially women and people who just didn't really have full representation at the table back then. And I wrote this tragic tale of forbidden love. It does not end well, but like I said, it's a lot of fun to play. Strawberry moon, why do you bring memories that make me cry? Why do you follow, haunting me still? I said I never married, and I never will. She was a beauty in a white cotton dress. My kiss was a question, her answer was yes. We made love forbidden that long ago June, neath the light of a strawberry moon. Strawberry moon, why do you bring memories that make me cry? Why do you follow, haunting me still? I said I never married, and I never will. Side by side in the moonlight we lay, unprepared for the cruel light of day, dreaming our dreams until the sunrise. Blind as the moon in our eyes. Strawberry moon, why do you bring memories that make me cry? Why do you follow, haunting me still? I said I never married, and I never will. Father sent her on the northern rail line, westward to marry, never to be mine. And I swore on the day she took a man's way, single I would remain. Strawberry moon, why said I'd never marry, and I never will. Thank you. So tragic, but fun, right? Is my cutoff exactly at 12:30? I can't remember.
Yes.
12:25 or
12:30.
12:30. All right. All right, I got a little whiskey song for you. The last showcase that I played had free whiskey over there, so I'm just gonna play one for the whiskey that y'all are gonna be drinking later, maybe tomorrow. Later, yeah. This song, you know, songwriters, we write what we know, we do tell the truth often, but we also lie like crazy. And this song has a little bit of lie and a little bit of truth here. And for those of you who are sticking around for the whole song, I'm gonna have a little question and answer after the song. So one of these verses is a lie, and one of them is the truth to my life, right? So you're gonna have to guess. It's called Whiskey Lies. Tequila makes me crazy, beer makes me lazy, so I was drinking whiskey to celebrate tonight. I was higher than Mount Shasta when I finally asked him to dance and bought another round. Oh, the way he smiled, the way he laughed, the way he moved, I could tell he was a dream come true. Whiskey lies, whiskey lies. I wake the morning after without the night's disguise. Again to my surprise, whiskey lies. So that's the first story, right? Seeing Steve and Marley, I had a drink or three with 27 new best friends and a brand new family. Maybe it was 4. Best show I'd ever seen. Man, I was the dancing queen, and everyone was so impressed with me. They were. I was John Travolta dancing in the front row till someone yelled, "Get off my toes!" Whiskey lies, whiskey lies. I wake the morning after without the night's disguise. Again to my surprise, whiskey lies. The same old lesson I've learned over and over. I've been burned. I tried to live a life of truth, but it all falls down with 80 proof. Whiskey lies, whiskey lies. I wake the morning after without the night's disguise. Again to my surprise, whiskey lies. Sad, but true.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So by show of 3.5 hands, so the first verse is like, you meet a guy in a bar and you think he's amazing, but he's clearly not amazing once the next day comes. And the second verse is that you had too much to drink at a concert, that I had too much to drink at a concert and got a little wild in the front row. So by show of hands, who thinks the first verse is true, since we all know each other so well, to my life, and who thinks the second verse is true? First verse, let's do first verse first. Any show of hands? Thought the guy in the bar was all that? No? Second? You do. Okay, 2.
No.
No, 2.
Second
We
verse
got
for
1.
sure, because fucking Stephen Marley, man. It's so
Okay,
specific.
second verse. Show of hands.
Definitely.
Absolutely, yeah. And now you all know me a little bit better. It was mortifying, and I was just like, wow, I better immortalize that in a song so I never forget it. All right, I got one more. I got a really short song for you. I'll do like a 3-minute something or other. It's my shortest song that I have.
Stephen Marley's playing a concert that we're covering like pretty soon.
Oh, really?
Do you want to come hang out at it?
That's amazing. Where is it?
Is it Merle Fest? It might be Merle Fest.
Oh my God, that sounds great. He's phenomenal in concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just didn't have enough dinner that night or whatever. David, do you have is it a hard cutoff? Sorry, yeah, 3.
It is.
Okay, so I might do like 2/3 of the song to take it on home. We all need a 3-minute song just to for these kind of situations, you know?
And when's your next showcase? We'll come to hear the last verse.
That's exactly right. Tomorrow, I got a whole bunch of them. Like I said, if anybody wants to keep in touch with me, put your card in that orange bowl over there and I will follow up. All right, I'm just gonna play some of this song. It's called Right Now. It's where I was at a couple years out of separating from a 20-year marriage. Co-wrote this with Steve Key. We are casually committed, friends with benefits. Every time I say those words, people smile and diminish. But I feel totally respected. It makes me feel beautiful. It's what you want out of a friendship. It's what you want that's physical. 4 times a month. This week I see him twice. Going out of town, coming back home. It's my kind of drive-by. He's younger and wants a family. If it's for him right now, I can't handle anything more. If it's for me right now, and right now, who knows where it's going? Right now, we are working out. Right now, it's a feeling, it's a healing, it's a vibe. Right now. I like being with a man who knows what it's like to be with a man. So many colors, ways to be, you know it's all human to me. I can tell him anything, he's sensitive and kind. I call him my safe harbor, we treat each other right. And right now, who knows where it's going? Right now, we are working out. Right now, it's a feeling, it's a healing, it's about right now. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah!
Have fun, Gabby.
Ynana Rose, everyone!